Hello, I am Spicy Korean from Big Boss Moves, and today I have a special guest here today. It's Samigo. Tell me a little bit about your shop over here.
Yes, my name is Samigo Thompson. I'm here located in downtown Frisco. The name of my business is Nevaeh Studio Salon and Barber Shop, and we're located here in Frisco.
Downtown Frisco, where the heart of everything. Where's Haystack is right across the street. So just so you'll know how to get to her. So how did you actually get started?
I'm actually a third generation hairstylist. I didn't think I was gonna want to do hair, but then I ended up getting pregnant, and so I used this as my trade. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology, so it just started after I had my second child. I just said, let me start this business, and
so
now
you took
I
a
own my
bachelor.
own.
Wait, go back. So you you had a bachelor's degree in psychology?
I went to school, yes, and I ended up getting my bachelor's degree in 2016 because I had my kids early. So
Okay.
I finished my degree.
Okay.
But when I graduated high school, I was a licensed cosmetologist in 97.
That's amazing. So since 97, you've been doing hair. And how long have you had the salon now?
I actually been doing hair. I've been licensed since 97. I've been doing hair since I was probably maybe 10 years old.
Right.
I owned my own salon 9 years ago. I've been an owner since 9 years, and I'm blessed now to have a salon and barbershop. So this will be my first year in the salon and barbershop working with other people, co-workers, and it's mine.
And they can help you bring back, because you have Janae with the lashes, and then what is the barber?
I have Roy as one of my barbers, and I have Corey
Perfect.
as the barber that work here also.
So you have a great staff. You have, different services you offer, men, women. You were doing braids earlier. Also lashes. The lash lady also, she's my lash lady. So I am very, accustomed to coming here. So I love this little shop. I think it's one of the cutest little shops I've seen, especially being in Frisco. How did you get in this space?
It wasn't nothing but the grace of God. I'm being honest with you. I worked in 2 salons when I moved here to Dallas. I'm not from here. I'm from Galveston, Texas. Born and raised in Texas City. Shout out to my home. Yes. But I was actually working. I started here at Ulta, and then I went and worked inside of a salon suite. And the door has been closed on me twice as I'm working there. So myself said the next salon I work in will be my own. And 9 years ago, it's my own.
Wow. So how did you, obviously you went through that. The second time you said you were like, you know what, I'm done. I'm going to get my own salon. That's what and so how did you do that? What was your first step?
Because I know that I can do like a boot rental. I just walked in faith. It was nothing but the grace of God. I moved to a new city. I knew that I didn't have any clientele, but I knew God wouldn't put me somewhere that I couldn't be. So I literally walked in faith. I trusted in Him, and now I can't stop being busy. Being a stylist and an owner is a lot.
It's a lot, right?
Yes.
Because you have to manage a business as well as your clientele. It could be a lot for a business owner. I try to tell that to all the entrepreneurs I work with. I'm like, come on, it's a struggle to start in business as it is, and then you also have to manage your own business. You have to manage your money, all that.
Yes.
It's difficult.
It's a lot.
It's
a lot.
Congratulations to you, because it's a lot for you to have this great shop in Frisco, you guys. I mean, come on.
Yes.
Frisco, Texas is one of the best cities to be in Texas. So this is a great accomplishment for you. So very proud of you.
Thank you.
So with that being said, there's a lot of people in your industry, right? A lot of people doing hair. How are you able to do this for such a long time and sustain and be successful?
Let me tell you, go back to your grandmother. And she always told me, if you want a clientele, want your customers to come back, you don't have to be the best hairstylist or the best cutter. If you can condition their hair and keep their hair growing, you will always have a clientele. My specialty is in healthy hair, so I can do the weaves, I can do the braids, I can do everything else, but I also can grow your hair. So as minority women, we struggle with sometimes with our edges and our hair. So to me, I'm like, you can put the weave on, I'll wear it. But if we can have some hair up underneath to grow and take our wigs off and still have hair, that's a blessing. So with that being said, I went into the specialty of healthy hair. I want to make sure I can
It's important.
Feed the hair from the inside and out.
Absolutely.
And that's why I've been successful this long being a healthy hair technician, because you can find a cutter, you can find a braider,
True.
You can find anything, but someone to grow your hair,
that's difficult.
Yes.
And a lot of women is not just Black, Asian, white. All of us, as we get older,
yes,
we lose hair, which I hate. But, again, we have wonderful people like you to help us with that, so we appreciate that.
It's a blessing.
Women and their hair, right, is probably one of the most important things for us, right, to make us feel like a woman and make us feel beautiful. Makeup and hair.
Yes.
So thank you so much for that. So, Sameko, tell me, what was your passion other than, hair? Tell me what is your passion in life? It could be your hair. It could be anything that you can think of. What
my passion
really
in
keeps
life
you going?
Is that I love what I do. Being in this industry, you have to love what you do, because if you can't accept constructive criticism, you can't give it. And just being humble and loving what you do, you can make it in this industry. People think that you can, and anybody can do anything, but you have to love what you do in order for you to be anywhere in life. And then the importance of it is, to me, is giving back. Like every year I give back, doing a back to school fundraiser, or just me giving some kids who need to get their hair done. It's unfortunate. Giving back to your community would always make you stand out over anyone else.
100%. Thank you so much for giving back to the community. That's important.
Yes.
I mean, and I know Frisco is one of the best cities in the U.S., but at the same time, there's still struggles people have here. I mean, right now, let's face it, it's difficult living after COVID, and the economy, interest rates, everything's going up, cost of living, cost of food, and you're helping these kids, the families, right?
Yes.
And you're able to do that.
Yes.
Because you've been blessed.
Yes.
And you're passing it on to others.
Yes.
And that's the true thing about a business owner. You give back to others, right?
Yes.
That's so important, and giving back to the community even more important. So with that being said, tell me actually, what was your biggest struggle, whether it's business or not, how did you overcome it?
Okay, let me breathe on this one. My biggest struggle was I ended up having to bury my grandmother and my mother in the same year, and also I had an opportunity to own the barbershop.
Wow.
I'm in the barbershop now, so my mom and my grandma wouldn't even lay to rest, not even 6 months, and I had to move into here after burying both of them. So the struggle was to be able to overcome my fear, and at the same time, how can I embrace or bring other people's in with myself, with me going through this?
Absolutely.
So,
wow. It's okay. Take your time.
It's a touching situation, because I think about it every time, because I never sit back and thought about how blessed I am, because we think about our ancestors and what we did back in the days when we walk into our house and we turn our light switch on, or we use a toilet, when they didn't have that back then.
Right.
And so to think about now how much we are blessed and how much we can see that the blessings we have, it's just over amazing. The struggle is just being here in society. Being alive, being able to breathe, to talk, being able to be here to give someone back that I didn't give, be able to work with coworkers or invite people into my home, because it was me for the last 9 years. So me actually spreading my business to let them come in and also be a barber, be a lash person, do makeup, do braids up in here. It was a blessing for me, because I never saw that. I just saw myself in a salon. I never saw myself with coworkers or anyone, especially grieving my grandmother and my mother in the same year. So just being here a year is a blessing, and I overcame the struggle, because it was just a minor setback.
I'm sure.
A minor, because this major setback the minor setback, but a major overcome that I'm in right now this season, I can't be more proud, because they're rolling over right now looking at me.
Absolutely. They are they're congratulating you for sure, and they're watching you from above, and they made this happen. They helped you make this happen, I'm sure too.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So that's a great story. Thank you so much for sharing that. I know if you lose anybody and that's close to you, and imagine losing two people that you're close to and going through having to start this business. That takes a very strong person, strong will. So, and you were able to overcome it. So I know you can overcome anything at this point.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Now you feel that.
Now I feel that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And so, and being age, in my 40s,
Me too.
right? we learn as we get older and as we overcome the adversities and the struggles that we have to have being a woman, right?
Sure.
I'm going to share a fun fact with you. Not a fun fact, but it's a crazy fact.
Okay.
I learned this in one of my women's group I attended, and honestly, women have come so far in business and in life. Back in the 80s, now
Yes.
I was alive in the 80s. Back in the 80s, women weren't even able to get a business loan
Yes.
without a male signatory. Check this out. It could be a son, it could be a minor, as long as they're a male that can sign up. But a woman could not sign and get a business loan by herself back before the 80s.
Get out.
80s is when that changed. So this was within our lifetime that we've come
So far, yes.
come so far. And just what you were saying, the ancestors of our families, right? They didn't have all the technology, the phones and
Yes.
everything, social media that we have to help businesses. They had to really hit the streets and get, really have that, referral one-on-one person
Yes.
that you just get business from. But now we have the luxury to get out there, do these podcasts and go live and really talk about our business and really get our business out there like right now. So what can you say what is so different about this, your business compared to other, salons out here in Frisco, Plano, or wherever it may be? What other than, I know you're giving back to the community, which we definitely appreciate, but what's gonna draw people to come see you to get their hair done?
First of all, that we are blessed. And anyone that comes to the salon is going to feel that. The ambience, it's a blessed salon. We're peaceful.
Yes.
We're loving.
I love coming here.
And what sets me off different, because you're not Samigo.
That's right. And
That's
she is
the
one of a
difference.
kind.
You'll never hear another Samigo. You'll never get another Samigo. And the fact that I just not only do black hair, I do all hair types. I can even cut your dog if you want me to. That's what I can do. See?
That's an idea. You can extend the salon. People are spending a lot of money on their pets now.
Yes.
It's ridiculous. It's like a part of their family. See, personally, I don't have children. My dog was my baby. So I probably would have been those people that bring my dog, get my lashes done. Hey, get my dog's hair, please. While I get my lashes done, please.
That's amazing, yes.
Right.
But I'm just truly blessed. I'm honored the fact that I could be on your podcast. Like, this never was an opportunity for me. I never even seen this in my future. I was just trying to build. But you brought this out of me to actually have an opportunity to be on a podcast. My social media is there.
It's okay. We're going to get it out there. You guys have to come check out our shop. It's a good feeling. Every time I walk in here, y'all are so friendly. I'm like, hey, how are you? Y'all make me feel good every time I come in. And it's a good feeling to feel that way. Janae, all your people that work here on the barbershop, they even say, they don't cut my hair, but they say hi, and they're always so welcoming. So I appreciate that very much as well.
And I want to thank you for taking out the time to even want to interview me. Yes, I'm gonna blow up now because I have a YouTube channel, but I never used it. So
we're gonna post all this all over.
Yes.
So with the last question, I want you to think about this. So, what can you tell others that are starting out, doing hair, whatever, in the beauty industry? What advice can you give to others starting to really get to where you are? What advice can you give to them?
First of all, you got to be humble, and you got to put God in everything you do. 100%. This business is a cutthroat because it's not you. It can be customers. It can be co-workers. It's a cutthroat situation. Yes. And you cannot satisfy everyone, period. Like, what I want to tell y'all, that just be humble and grateful for what you do. Like I said, love what you do, because if this is not your passion and what you love, this is not for you, period. So for me to give back anybody, just be humble and thankful what you're doing. Because what are we doing? We're making them happy. We're making them feel beautiful. Absolutely. And you're turning someone's life around. So when you have opportunity to do that, it's just a blessing to walk out of here every day.
It's confidence. Like when you get your hair done, when you get your lashes done, you're just like, oh, I feel so good. And I do. When I get my lashes done, I'm always leaving here like, okay, I'm going to take on my next podcast or whatever it may be. It makes you feel good.
Yes.
So thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to share to the people watching today about how they can really, help them start a business and really get their mind set? to be successful?
To be successful, I'm sorry. It was kind of hard because I had no one to help me be a business person. I started out being a stylist. So now being a business owner, I learned myself. Whatever I needed, I did it myself. I'm thankful now, like I said, with you coming to do this podcast, because I could have never did it. But me being the person I am, I had to go and get it myself. You don't realize when someone hands something to you or been pushed something down to you, it's good. But when you got to work and dig through that hard mud yourself, you'll feel the part when I say be thankful and humble for what you have. So to me, I just want to be like, be grateful. Be grateful. Thankful and
work
blessed.
hard too. It's not easy. You got to tell these people it's not something that is just given to people, right? Too many people see, oh, wow, you're doing so great. You have your own shop in Frisco. I'm sure it was so easy for you. It's not, right? It took so much to get here.
I got to say this because I have to appreciate my husband, Dwayne Thompson, because without him, I wouldn't even be sitting here at this moment. When I tell you have my back, he has my back. My husband.
So important.
We celebrated our anniversary yesterday, 22 years. And
congratulations.
I cannot say if I didn't have him, I would not be here because he took care of home while I was trying to start a business.
It's important.
He allowed me to do that. Yes.
We actually talked about it the last show. That was one of the biggest things, is having that family support when you're operating a business or starting a business, because that could be the deal breaker.
Yes.
If you don't have that support system, you have to do it on your own, truly, and it's really more difficult when you don't have that husband or friend or family member that's going to, support you and push you and make you stronger, because they know you the most, right? Yes. Because they're the closest to you. So congratulations, you and Dwayne, right?
Yes, Dwayne.
Shout out to Dwayne. Thank you for supporting you and being a great husband. 22 years. That's amazing. So with that being said, how did y'all make it for 20? How do you make a marriage survive for 22 years? Being a business owner and being so busy.
Listen, no. We end up coming with a plan. My husband worked nights. I work days. We have 4 kids. I have 2 of my own. I have 2 bonus boys, 2 bonus kids. So we just had to make it work. When I was, and like I said, he's home during daytime. I was at home at night. So our kids was never there. So coming to what a common denominator in agreement that you can be fulfilled, and especially too moving from home to up here where we have no family. Right. It was just understanding each other. You had to lean on each other, and it made it stronger probably for you guys to bond together. No, right? We just went through a little bit more hell than normal. But it's okay, but y'all are made it 22 years of fighting. But the thing of it is that every time we argued and fight, when we got through, it was I love you. I never left the argument or situation not letting him knowing how much I cared or he cared about me. So I think that what made it stay together. And that's good advice. Yes, good advice, because a lot of people go to sleep angry. Yes, I've done that. But I fight with the Bible. See, I know 1 Thessalonians 4:11, that scripture, be mindful of your own business. I use it every day. Great. That means mind your own business, stay out of mine. So when we argued, obviously, I quote the Bible scripture because he's like, that's how we last. It's just, you got to stay diligent with God. Like, I promise you, put God. You have to have God everything in our life. Relationship. Yes. I agree. But thank you so much for really talking to me today and showing me who you really are. Yes, and thank you again. Yeah, absolutely. Anything else you can say before we go? I just want to say, come out, check out Nevaeh Studio Salon. We're located on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat. And what's the address here? 6726 Main Street, Frisco, Texas, Suite 210. We're located next door to the Frisco Music Center and across the street from Haystack. Come downtown. This is where all the parades are going down. And right by the soccer field right here. The soccer stadium. That's what it is. Toyota Stadium, right? The name of the business, again, is Nevaeh Studio Salon and Barbershop. You can Google us. Nevaeh Studio Frisco. I apologize. That's Nevaeh Studio Frisco. That's my website.com.
We're going to post it, you guys, at the end of this video. We'll have all your socials on there as well, so everybody has it. But please come see her.
Yes.
You will not leave this place disappointed. I promise you'll be so happy. The whole crew here is so friendly, and I appreciate your time today. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Now, next time I want her to have me on with the crew, Janae, Roy, and Corey. So whenever you're in town, you can stop by and give us my crew an interview. I love it. But thank you again.
Absolutely.
It's a blessing.
Thank you. You guys, thank you so much for watching, and tune into our my podcast. It's on YouTube, Spicy Korean 517, Big Boss Moves. Thank you guys. Bye.
Thank you.